Where are they at? Hold on. Wait, can they hear us? They can hear us, but something is amiss.
You guys aren't on screen, but all the
It's showing the background only.
Well, that's not
You ghost.
that's not all that bad.
Oh, there we go.
there you are.
You can post this on there.
Hold on. I gotta focus you.
See, what you didn't know is we're actually just superimposed them.
Yeah,
When we,
Rudinis, you didn't even know.
Holographic.
we're actually sitting over there eating and stuff.
I know, right? This is pre-recorded. You all right, Trent?
Find out. They'll let us know if we're not.
All right. Well, hey, y'all guys.
Closer.
Welcome to our February 2025 live stream. Thank you for joining us this evening. I know I've read more comments. I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble tonight, just so you know. I've got several things going against me. One, I opened my big mouth and I said something about the gritty, and that's all I've heard about for the last week is the gritty. Even Kyle's texting me about it because he's reading all the comments saying, get ready for the gritty. So we'll see.
People are asking, when is the gritty?
What did I say? Didn't I say if there's 1,500 people?
Probably after this lineup.
We'll get to it. We'll get to that in just a second. So I got that going on in my head. My 6-year-old grandson, soon to be tomorrow, 7-year-old Brixton, taught me the gritty. So if there's anything wrong with it, or if I look, well, I'm going to look foolish anyways, but if there's anything technically wrong with it, a 7-year-old taught me how to do it. Okay, because
Tell
I
him
wouldn't know.
what he said for you to do.
What was that, honey?
What did Brixton say for you to do? He said you should start.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he said I should start the show.
The live
I should come on the live stream doing the gritty. That's what Brixton wanted me to
People are
do.
just here for the gritty.
That's what they're saying. They're just here for it.
I would. Wow. Someone would pay a lot of money.
We'll get there. Well, another thing that's going wrong for me is if you look on the bar top, we got about 47 glasses up here on the bar top. So, and I will point out, and I knew I was in trouble because Kent comes walking down in a fancy shirt, which he never has. He usually has a sweatshirt or something. So he's got a brand new Dixon shirt, a gift for his birthday. It was just a couple days ago. Happy birthday to Kent, everybody in the chat. Just on the 26th was his birthday. What was that, Cigar and Smokes or Smoking?
It's Oak and Smoke party shirt from Dixon.
Yeah.
Out of Tempe, Arizona. So my son got this for me, and I got it last night.
Right.
And we happen to be doing cigar blends tonight.
I know.
And I'm like, well, this is perfect timing to break it out.
Yep. So he comes walking down in a big party shirt, cigar badge. So I had all the whiskeys that we have, and he brought only one. He has the Old Elk. I don't have an Old Elk cigar badge, but Kent does. That's from his collection. So I had everything I had out on the bar top. Raquel was pouring them for us, so she's the one that poured it and wrote the key. Rebecca now has the key.
Pretty healthy pours, too.
The grandkids had to go to bed. So Raquel, another thing going wrong for me, she free poured these things, and they're like monster pours on each of them. And there's 7 because Kent couldn't decide which one not to put in. Well, let's just do them all.
That's like 2-ounce pours. 2.5 ounce pours.
She wasn't messing around.
Pours, man.
I asked her, do you want the jigger? She goes, no, I got it. And then we looked over here. It was, woo.
Now, I have one question for you, Kent. And I'm a little nervous to ask.
Uh-oh.
Did you set up Mom? Is she watching?
She is not.
She is not.
Now, I did not set up the
TV?
The TV.
Okay, so she may be on her phone. That's a little bit of early. If she sees all these glasses up here,
we'll hear about it.
We will
We'll hear about it.
most definitely hear about it. So
If you guys didn't make, I think it was last month's. She was sitting right over here, and we're starting the show just like this, talking.
Yeah.
I kept drinking this over and over, and pretty soon I hear, Kent! And I look over, quit drinking that. And I'm like, it's water.
it's during the show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's water.
She's hollering at him during the show. It was fantastic. So, well, Mom, if you are watching, I can't
on her phone.
I can't speak for Kent. As you know, he's always done whatever he wants to do his whole lifetime. So I can't speak for him.
She talked about that tonight, actually. She did. She said, she goes, yeah, I still can't believe Kurt would ever do that. Get into all that. She goes, I have no idea what you would do, but I can't believe Kurt's doing that.
Well, just what it was. So anyway, so Mom, if you're watching this, I will not drink all mine, I promise. We'll be lucky to get through all 7 of them. So that's what's going on tonight. We do have some special guests with us this evening. I want to introduce them. Before that, we have our normal crew. Of course, Kent's here. Thank you for coming down.
Absolutely.
You will not be here next month, right?
I'll be in Myrtle Beach.
We'll figure out what we're doing next month, but we'll miss you next month. But he is here tonight. Rebecca is here, looking beautiful as always. The boy Trenton is behind. Try not to mess anything up back there.
I already did.
He's high, and that's, I see him
Too late.
feverishly hammering down on a laptop back there, so I figure something's going on. But Michelle is also here. It's good to see you again, Michelle, doing what she does so well in the chat. We have some special guests here. Our friends, Chris is here this evening. Rob and Kelly. Golly, I got it right, honey. Can you imagine? That is, I'm proud of myself, and I can't deny. I know the boys, so I'm pretty strong that I can get Chris and Rob right. But it's the first time I met you, right? And so if I'm going to be honest, when you first came in my head, I went Kelly, Kelly, Kelly about 6 times, so that I can make sure when we come to this point that I get it right, and I did. So
good job.
My wife knows that's a pretty big step for me. So tonight, Kent, we are going to be tasting cigar batch whiskeys. I talked to Trent about this a couple of weeks ago, and it's an intriguing genre of whiskey for me. I enjoy it personally. I don't know about the folks out there. I don't know who all enjoys it. I know it's a pretty. They got a lot of strong characteristics in cigar batch whiskeys.
Yeah.
So some, may not like it, and if you don't, I completely understand it.
The couple that I've had, I've enjoyed. They're distinctive usually, but
definitely.
I'm kind of excited. It's something we haven't done. It's something different,
right?
And the bulk of these, I haven't had.
Yeah.
So I've only had 3 of them out of the 7. So,
and I'll be honest,
pretty excited.
There's 2 I haven't had.
Okay.
So why don't we pull them out real quick so everybody knows actually what's going to be in the blind. I'll start. I got 4 on my side. I wanted to put this American single malt in here. This is from Cedar Ridge. This is their quintessential, one of their special releases, the Untitled Cigar Malt Project, 115 proof. So I don't know if you want to put your proofs in there too. 115
so
proof.
Trenton, as you see these bottles come through, he wasn't here when we were having that talk. But we were going through all these, and I'm like, which one would you kick out? I want to try them all. That's why it ended up being 7.
See, I love it. If I were to tell him we're just going to do them all, he'd probably be like, no, let's do 5
He
or
tried
6.
that with me too. But
I wasn't by the bar when that decision was made, so
So I should just make all these decisions on your behalf and you'll just roll with it.
that's probably how you'd have to do it. Yes.
Okay, good to know.
I'm interested in this one. This is the Walleye Run malted rye whiskey. They're cigar batch, and it is 105 proof.
Yeah, because I want you to read.
Sorry,
good.
I thought I had the year. Oh, 7 year.
Yep. I wanted you to read the proofs because I didn't even look at them, so I don't even know what the proofs are on these, to be quite.
So far, the first 2 are right in wheelhouse, really.
Yeah. This was actually a gift.
I'm really interested.
Yeah, this is a gift sent to us by Short Barrel. Thank you so much for sending us this. This is the cigar batch number 2 from Short Barrel, 117 proof.
Well, if you remember the Secret Santa, somebody hooked me up with that in my blind, a Short Barrel rye.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's right. That's
good,
right.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I have the Short Barrel honey.
Is that the like 12-year short barrel rye?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those are
That's
good.
fantastic.
Yeah. If you remember, Trenton, we did the Honey Barrel Blind. Short Barrel won that.
And you brought this, Rob, right? I want to make sure I had that right.
Yeah.
But Backbone and Bourbon, single barrel, and it is 121.4 proof cigar blend. Who did this one?
Naptown.
Naptown?
Naptown Bourbon Club.
Okay. Yeah,
So
so
that's a pick.
It's pick, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in that too. Now,
Yeah.
they feel pretty good about that one. They feel pretty good about it. So
yeah.
we'll see where that
All
lands.
right.
All right. I have Joseph Magnus. Probably many folks out there are aware of this particular bottle. This is their cigar blend bourbon batch 11. Batch 11. 115 proof. Some of these are .22 or something, but 115 proof. Joseph Magnus.
That's the only one that I could say I've had 4 or 5 pours of over the last couple of years.
Right.
The
That's
rest
probably
of
first
them,
one I've
the
ever
other
had.
ones that I've tried, it's just been, I tried them once.
Yeah.
That was, other than my old elk,
Yep.
which Anybody that has any old elk knows why there's a different top on there.
Doggone right.
Because they shrink up and they just don't work. So
Yeah.
I've got a Blanton's top in it. This is the old elk cigar cut. Wow, that's small. 110.6 proof.
Oh, just to think you're that much younger and you still hardly can't read it.
With glasses on it. Okay.
Last one, this is I didn't even talk to Trent, but probably going to be Trenton's favorite going into this blind. What do you think, Trenton? This is the Still Austin Tanager.
I'll be really surprised if that doesn't win. And
Okay,
if something
we'll see.
beats that,
You're buying it?
yeah, a lot of them. Because that Tanager was one of my favorite releases
Wow.
ever.
Yeah, 106 proof,
I tried
first edition.
just a little small pour right when it got open, and that's all I've had of it. So
Yep. It was really good.
It
Our
was.
first tasting.
The little
I'll have
bit
to
I had was
I'll have to
great.
grant Trenton on that one because it was outstanding. But, for me, I'm a fan of malted grain whiskeys too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll get these off.
Stone Cold
Yeah,
Steve says, can't stay, but here's $2 to put Hoove on camera.
Clarence already asking for you too.
You know what? And
I apologize.
he actually apologized before the live stream started that this would probably happen. So for Claren
he was one step ahead of you, Stone
and
Cold.
Stone Cold,
Knew it was coming.
He already knew what was about to happen. Anytime you want to come back on camera, buddy, you just let me know.
I'm gonna pull a Rebecca.
You're just too doggone pretty to be back here, aren't you, my man? That's right. That's what it is.
Maybe he
That's
can
what
show
it
us
is.
that move, man.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta get
Grady?
I gotta get a few sips in me. I gotta get loosened up a little bit. We'll figure it out.
So he doesn't pull a muscle or anything.
That could happen very easily. And if you do, you feel it for a couple of weeks too.
Yeah.
If you do. You got anything, Trent, before we start sipping, bub?
Did you explain what a cigar blend is?
No.
Basic question.
What?
Did you?
No.
That
Because
means he shifted it your way.
I really don't know. Unfortunately, that's something I probably should have been a little bit more educated before we started the show. It's another one of those things.
Well,
I mean, there's a lot of them have multiple finishes. I know that.
Yeah, it's usually finished in like Armagnac, Cognac, or sherry. Sometimes port, depending on which one.
Okay.
But they all do something a little bit different. But it's just kind of, it's a whole bunch of finishes.
There's
Just kind
usually,
of,
the ones
Well-
I've seen have a good list on there.
yeah.
And guys, if you know too, speak up. But a lot of them have that real raspy tobacco note in there too. And I'm very curious how they come up with that as well. If it's the mixture of different finishes or what. But I tend to enjoy it. So we'll see. Oh, God.
Tommy Boy, $2. Here's $2 to keep Hoover off camera.
Dang.
We're going to have the $2 back and forth here.
Well, now Bourbon
Poor
Jesus
guy.
says, don't think we are ready for the glare if Hoove comes on camera. I'm imagining from the head.
So what are you talking
Hey,
about?
he's got a hoodie on. He can cover that up.
He says he loves you, though.
He's kind of rocking that Tom Segura vibe back
None
there.
but love.
Nobody puts Hoover
Hey.
in the corner.
What? Wait. What? Did you say butt love?
Oh,
Nothing
man.
but
Oh.
I heard butt love too, and I was
I
going
just
to
heard
leave it
butt
alone.
love. Truck A1888, $10. I'm staying. Here's $5 to put Hoover on camera.
Wow.
You might as well just do it and get it over
So
with.
basically,
No, we got you.
Oh, he wants the highest bidder. Highest bidder.
basically it's going to be Hoover night.
Yeah, I think Rob's the nice guy of the bunch, and everybody's. And Kelly is just like, give me an old fashioned, I'm good. And Chris, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's all right, bud.
You guys do your thing.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, I'm used to getting picked on too, bud. I get picked on all the time. Trent picks on me constantly. It's all good.
What?
All right, buddy, we're going to start with A. We're going to go with A and see what we got. Now, if you were Trenton, can't you kneel down and look at all the colors to start? But
That's a
if
good way
might
to
take
go
a
about
few-
doing it.
If we did, we might take a few minutes to get back up.
Oh, go ahead, Trent.
Whiskey Nose, $5. Cheers, guys. And here's to the 2 bourbons in the blind from my cousin, Nancy Fraley. No kidding.
Oh, how awesome is
awesome.
that?
That's really cool.
That's great.
He says, good luck, other bottles.
Good information. Thank you.
Thank you very
That
much. We
smells
appreciate
great.
that.
Out of town.
That one smells great.
Man, oh man, oh man. All I could be wrong, but I smell some
Did
malt.
they give you guys a
Did he give you a list?
list?
No.
Oh, well, good.
You
good.
guys should have gave them a copy so they could follow along.
Okay, now you say that,
I don't want
but
to.
then, okay, but then when there's,
We're fine.
Okay,
I
all
want
right.
to know when it's over.
here's usually what happens when there's visitors, Rob, and they have a list. Every time we're sipping and talking, they're like, and sometimes they do it on purpose just to
Especially,
freaking mess with you.
especially when Jay's down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that
Oh,
little,
yeah.
that,
Jay, you'll say something.
Yeah.
Oh, this is this day.
Here's-
I'm not really a big fan of this
Jay-
one. And he'll go to Trenton.
see if Jay's out. See if Jay's out. He's usually peeking around that column right there like this.
Accurate.
Every time you say something, go over and go, that's not that.
Yeah, that smells fantastic though.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Huh. Interesting.
Take it over for Jay.
I have to.
Oh Lord,
That was a really good impression,
dude,
though.
that's
It
good.
was. That was impressive.
That's great.
Is Jay watching? What's Jay up to?
Yeah, come on, Jay.
Oh my. You can read that one.
Don't read it.
I'm gonna write something down.
No, it's just somebody's name. I have to say it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna look this up.
Back to the whiskey, Trent.
Are you gonna make Google say it?
Don't do it. See? I already know. I already know.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Rails are here. We're already veering.
No, it's a $20 donation.
We're veering.
It would be rude if we didn't say the name.
Dick Gibber, thanks for the $20. What's the name, John? Wait,
What?
Richard. Maybe it's Richard Gibber. Maybe that's his name.
Maybe.
I,
Oh, I hope so.
We haven't.
Trent,
Please.
I wish you wouldn't have done that right after I took a sip, man. That was rough.
Trent, come on, man.
Bourbon through the nose would have ruined this whole tasting.
Richard Gibbers.
You gotta read that 5 or 6 in a row. You can't do that.
5 or 6 in a row?
No, 5 or 6 deep into the tasting.
I can't help when Richard donates.
Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
SLB just got canceled.
Randall,
That first one's great, Trent. That's great. Okay. Good.
what do you think of B? Did you go to B
I
yet?
didn't know. We can't get over you.
Oh, good.
I kept doing.
Ken, I could be wrong, but that's the malted glory right there. That's just really, really good stuff. Yeah, for sure.
I wrote down malt.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's
It's good. A lot of fruity flavors in there. That malty, biscuity, real rich
Yeah, that's-
stuff is really, really doing nice.
I don't know if I'll drink
Thanks.
all 7. I might. But I'm definitely drinking all of that one. I promise you that.
So then how do you start scoring? Like I usually do 1 to 5, and I hate to start with a high score on A.
I'm doing.
Where do you go?
I usually don't put a score down until I get 2 or 3 in. Because the first pour, number 1, especially on a high proof,
Yeah.
sometimes it catches you a little rough because it's your first pour of the night or something like that. I'm usually 2 or 3 in, and then I kind of gauge where I'm at. That's
I get it.
because how many times have you went back to the first one
Use it
and went,
wrong.
wait a minute,
Right.
you know?
That's true too.
Oh, I don't ever do it right.
All right, Trent, we're now going to B if you can focus. If you can. If you're able to.
Nice.
Mr. Gibber said he's going to swing by after pour number 4.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doing the Lord's work.
Gonna swing by, huh?
Randall Erickson, $10. Make Hoob visible again. Hoob. Is he still down here? I can't see.
He's here.
Thank you, Randall.
This one is way different than the first one on the
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still getting that rich sherry note in there, some kind of like that.
But it's darker. It's a
Definitely
darker,
darker.
feel to it. A little bit of ethanol on the nose.
Yeah, true, true. I got that tobacco in there. I got a little bit of molasses in there.
Definitely
There's
on
some-
the darker side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The audio must be weird.
What?
Someone said the audio sounds like you're all in the same bathtub. Maybe we are. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, we're just superimposed in. We're just
Don't
chilling
you
in the
remember
tub.
from the beginning?
Keith KC Weld, $20. Cheers to a great evening. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that.
Ken, for me, I may be stepping on a limb here, but that tasted really good up front, and then back to the end, kind of just.
The ethanol on the nose is in the back of the palate too. There's a bite there. That's
Right.
that's not necessarily a strong flavor
Right.
bite. It's just
I thought it was excellent on first sip, and I still think it's very good, but it kind
there's
of
some good dark fruits in there.
definitely.
The tobacco's in there. But the back end's got a bite, just like the nose had.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was going to say. So you were catching on everything I was saying. I was thinking. Two out of 7. There we go.
So see, now, I mean, I've got notes down for the first two, but now I'm kind of getting a feel where 1 and 2 stand with each other. Once I
Right.
get to the third, I kind of see where my scoring's going to
Okay.
go.
Well, that's smart. I've never done it like that before, but I should try that sometime. Treading, we're on C, so you know.
One step ahead of you. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
A couple people said the audio's like fuzzy. I haven't touched anything.
Well, now you're touching.
No, I'm touching
Sorry.
it. Sorry.
Everyone.
You'd think I'd have it together more after doing over 30 live streams, but still
It's an
no.
adventure, isn't it, every time?
It really is.
Every day.
Every day, yeah. Every morning I open my eyes, I know it's going to be a good day.
Canada, this I'm getting like Kool-Aid, like fruity Kool-Aid, all fruity.
That's why I just did this.
fruity.
It's a similar on the fruit notes, but a much lighter version.
Yeah, it's nice though. I like it.
Corey Robertson, $5. So how do you guys characterize cigar blends better than bourbons, single malts? Where do they stand in the overall scheme? That's a good question.
That is.
You know what? I can't even really answer that truthfully. I'm hoping to be able to answer it better after tonight because I have literally only consistently drank 2. So this is opening my,
Right.
self to it too. I think they're complex. Typically, they're very complex, which I like about them.
Yeah, to me, I categorize them a little bit into a peated category for me personally. And when I say that,
I'd be careful with that because I don't.
and when I say that is, I think wasn't the question, Trenton, how would you rank them as when we drink them, or?
How do you categorize them? Are they better than bourbons?
Okay.
Malts?
Like a
Where
kind
do
of
you
ranking
stand
with all the
overall?
different
All right.
I guess in your opinion.
When I say peated, I mean as far as how often I reach for a cigar batch because it's kind of an intense.
I got you.
It's a very distinctive flavor, and so with the peated whiskey, I'm only pulling that maybe once or twice a month,
Yeah,
not
I
very
got you.
often.
I got you.
And I would consider this in that category for me. That doesn't mean how much do I like it. I wouldn't put it up against some of the best Scotch I've had, some of the best American single malt I've had, some of
Or
the
best
best bourbons,
bourbons I've had.
or best rye. So how about that? But I do really like them, and it's a different whiskey
You
experience.
just wouldn't want one every day,
Absolutely not. No, I wouldn't
And
personally.
I get that. So, just to clarify, these are nothing like a peated scotch.
No. All I meant is how often I would
But
go.
I get what you're
Pour
saying
one.
with that because I'd be the same way with a peated. I don't want that every day either. Got to be right kind of timing, mood, whatever. So I get that.
Derek Wright, $2. He's recommending Whiskey War Cigar Cast by Jaime.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Some I'm not even aware of.
Me either.
That one there is that's well balanced. That's a beast, kind of. That one there. It's got a
So
lot of great
far,
notes.
I will say it's the easiest drinker. Let's put it that way. Very mellow,
I love it.
but a lot, still a lot going on, but very mellow.
Yeah, really well balanced. It's got a lot of depth. I don't get that real, and I'm struggling. So would you describe, or guys, would you describe a cigar batch when you're drinking it? Because for me up front, I'm getting those nice fruity flavors from those casks finishes, but middle of the back is when you hit you with that kind of bitey tobacco note where I want to speak out ashy, but that's not even the case. It's not that. because that's more peaty. But it's like a real, and I don't even want to say harsh. See, this is hard because I want to say it's like a harsh tobacco note, but it's not harsh either. It's more. I'll think of it. I'll think more about how to explain it, but best I can.
Kind of reminds me that what you're talking about kind of reminds me of a pipe, more than a cigar.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever smoked a pipe, but that's kind of got that vibe on the back end, especially for me in a cigar blend. That kind of tobacco note.
Well, it's hard for me because I've never smoked ever, so I'm doing my best to convey what I'm trying to taste here. And this is something that's why I wanted to do it, because it's not a type of whiskey that we really. How many videos have we ever done on cigar batch? Not much.
I don't think one.
Yeah,
right?
not much.
Well, unless we were doing like a single
release.
review, we've done that before. But
Yeah, we just haven't done much.
Mr. Gibber, $20 again. Let's see the gritty, Pops. Is that one of you? That's got to be one of you guys.
We're behaving.
I would die if that's one of you guys over there. I would.
She's the only one with her phone not in airplane mode, so maybe it's Kelly.
I did grow up on Brixton Lane. So.
Oh, there you go. Grew up on Brixton Lane. That's okay.
Totally opposite again. Totally different. Like, what is that on the nose?
Bourbon.
Thanks.
That's why it's lower proof.
Way to explain that.
Lower
I'm
proof.
somewhat of a whiskey savant, so.
It's almost musty.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
musty.
well, take a sip. Follow suit. Look at what I do, honey. Look at this. Trying to figure it out.
I'd be
That'd
curious
be
if
irritating you, wouldn't it? If I try to figure out which one I'm sipping.
I'd be curious if because Old Elk's corks kind of loosen up a little bit, if it's letting more air in and it does something to the overall
Well, you know
profile
what?
of the whiskey.
So I've got the bland stopper in there right now for transportation purposes, but I had one of their Old Elk heads in there, so there is air.
Okay, interesting.
Well, I don't know what that is, but I'm not a massive fan of that.
I'm not either.
So,
It's very musty.
yes, indeed. Very.
Nose and palate.
It's got all those damn basement vibes going on with that
We'll have to
thing.
do it when we, because they would know what it is if we display them. Wait,
Wait.
what are you talking about?
That's I want Trent to smell that. Sorry.
Oh, buddy.
What's happening right now?
Nothing.
Tell me that
Did we
water.
miss- did I miss
musty.
He's probably hearing the water from upstairs.
Smells like pickles.
Pickles.
No, I have some
They
in
can't-
there. It smells like
Can't-
pickles.
On the way back, you unplug the fridge just in case
Yeah.
it comes up.
What was,
Well,
I forgot to do it.
now you say that it does, but it did before you said that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I said now you said that it does, but it didn't before that.
That legit smells like Kurt. Did you smell that again?
It's a musty pickle.
It smells.
Yes.
It smells like
It
pickles.
takes Trenton. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what
Very
it.
musty.
That's what it is. Trenton.
I don't know. It's like
Thanks. Putting that in my brain.
you know, my wife hates like dish rag or wash rag. She buys so many wash rags because they just don't make it long, and she'll be like, ugh. Now all of a sudden we got new towels again. It happens all the time.
yeah, feel that.
That's kind of
Yeah.
that musty towel.
Trenton,
vibe.
that smells like that one time when we started to blind and I wiped out all the glasses with the old rag. Remember that? That show?
All taste
I
that
do
show
remember that.
dirty dish
with the old
rag.
dish rag. Because
That freaking rag has more influence over our blinds than.
I've never done it again. Ding dong. You know, but I can't pick it up. We can talk about my schnoz issues if we want, but I can't really pick that up like you can. But yeah, you did that day. That's for sure. Kind of had to embarrass me in front of everybody. Thanks, Trenton.
Brandon Atwood, the heck is a musty pickle?
You don't want to know. It really wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good.
better than the
Unfortunately.
sour milk you had today?
Oh, man. Oh, I had no idea, and
That is so bad when that happens.
well, and I'm sure, Chris, you've never done this. Rob, you guys would never do this, but I grabbed the box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch out of the pantry and I got a couple handfuls, and Rebecca is
The
just,
jug.
This week.
Rebecca has just worn thin of actually saying, would you get a bowl? I think she's given up, actually. So I grabbed a few handfuls and popped them in, and I took a big swig of that milk, and I did get it down, but it was
impressive.
You should have seen the look on his face.
plenty sour.
I'm like, what's the matter? And he's like, and then he
It's so bad when that happens.
He poured a whole bowl just to realize we were out of milk.
oh,
No, I
he's
grabbed
And then he ate the whole bowl dry.
I grabbed the milk, it was expired. I dumped it and just ate the cereal.
There you go.
Hey, there's one morning.
I continued, if you're proud of me for that.
There was one morning back in the day with, I used to stay the night at Mima's house because we didn't have a TV growing up at all. And I wanted to watch cartoons on Saturday morning. So if I spent the night at Mima's house on Friday night, I got to watch cartoons. Well, she'd always give me breakfast in the morning. Well, she had already left for her weekly hair deal. And Grandpa was the only one there. And next thing I know, he's got me a bowl of cereal with some water in it. And he said, we're out of milk, but this will be all right. So I had milk and water.
Doggone right. You ate it, you liked it.
Yeah.
Did you drink the cereal water after?
No, I didn't do that.
Ew.
I would have probably needed to try that.
Very curious your thoughts
You
on this
want,
one. I'm waiting. I'm on
is this
E.
E?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh wait, are we behind? Oh, we're behind.
Yes.
Andrew Field, $10. What barrel picks are you most excited for everyone to try this year? What pick of the past would you want to do again? Those are good questions.
Those are good
Those are
questions.
hard
There's a
questions.
handful of
Westward.
Yeah,
barrel
Westward.
picks.
Westward is a do again. For sure.
ASW,
Yeah.
Always
love
fun.
their stuff.
Yep.
13th Colony,
Yeah, that was fun
love
too.
that.
That was fun too.
There's a bunch of good ones, man.
There's a bunch of good ones we did for a do-over.
Shoot, there's a lot of options at Cedar Ridge I'd like to get in, get a bottle of. That'd be
What pick of the past would you want to? That dude, that ASW,
That was pretty
I think you guys said that. Sorry, was incredible. What just won the Melick?
JT
Oh, yeah.
Melon.
That
JT
JT
Melick.
Melick pick won our entire Patron Madness. It was like a
Yeah.
16 bracket of all our picks, and that won.
I would love to go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
That really was.
I think that one has the most
Oh, you're wearing a shirt.
tobacco
Yes,
on it,
absolutely.
as the
100%.
rest of them.
To me, the fruit on that is like a really dark Luxardo cherry, though, man. It's
Very dark,
It's glorious. But
a lot more of the tobacco
more
notes,
tobacco notes on it.
leathery a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. yeah, definitely a
more
lot
of
more
that end.
earthy notes on this one than the other ones, for sure. I dig it.
I do too.
Like it.
We got Mark Voorhees with $5. Thank you, Mark. No message, but thank you. Mr. Gibber again, $10. Okay, we passed drink 4. We've established Old Elk is poo. I'm not hoove, and I'm waiting for the gritty. I like this guy.
He needs to hang out.
I've actually got written down 3 guesses on the bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Wow.
hope
Okay.
Dick Jibber's
We'll see.
a girl.
Yeah, I'm not.
Actually.
I have 2, but I could be dead wrong too.
That last one, E, reminds me of a bottle I have at home. That's a same brand as one of these up here. Oh,
We'll see. This one here, super dark.
Dog.
Wait, he does an F now?
Moly.
yes.
Sorry.
This one looks dark.
It smells ridiculously good.
It's all right.
My cards. I knew that was coming.
FA, $2. Sipping on Michter's American. Best whiskey,
Yeah.
less than 90 proof. I honestly,
Yeah, I
I
agree
could
with
get on board with
I
that.
love it.
Yep.
That's
I
such a
agree
good,
with
and it's like what, 40
$45
some
bucks. I
You know
saw it
when
today.
you-
45.
When you go to bars and stuff that have a limited selection, A lot of times I'll go for makers a lot, regular makers, or a lot of bars would have that Michter's option.
Yeah.
And that's if they got it back there, I'll get a pour of that. Absolutely. It's cheap and it's always solid.
Chalazzi?
Chalazzi?
$20. Not a fan of cigar blends. Drinking scotch tonight. Rasse. Dude, that's a good That's a good one.
That's a good one.
On
man.
Kurt's recommendation. Thanks, it's
All
great.
right, man. I like those
That
too.
one too, man. Gosh,
That
I like
one-
that one.
It seems to me, Ken, that's the most round fruit note on there. It's super sweet on the fruit notes too. It kind of tricks you a little bit because on the palate you get that beautiful fruit up front, but then boy, it comes at you with some of those tobacco notes and stuff, but in a really, really nice way.
It's the longest finish I've had so far. Still hanging in there pretty solid.
That's happening. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not behind.
Wow, that's good.
All Terrain Nation, $5. Picked up my first Eagle Rare today. Super pumped.
Good for you. Congratulations. I hope you love it.
That is still, pretty good bang for the buck there, man. If you get it in the 30s,
Yeah,
that's a solid $35
Yeah.
bottle, I'll tell you.
no doubt. Well, that's probably what, 45, 50 now, I'm certain.
Is it? I haven't bought one in a while, but
You know, I was on the north side of town, I told you with Ron,
yeah.
and they had a Blanton's there. They did have one left, but it's 89.
Yeah.
So, but they don't sell them for much above either, so it's got to be around $80 these
Well,
days.
yeah, and I cross town, same thing.
Yeah.
Same price.
Yep.
And she told me when I came in there, she knows I go grab my beer, and then on the way up, I look and see what they have in. So she knows I'm always looking. She goes, "Oh, we got Blanton's in, but I'm just forewarning you, they went up."
Oh well. Oh my gosh.
Keith
Well, this is
from-
hard.
Keith Case C. Weld, $20, says Joseph Magnus takes this. We'll see.
Yeah. Trenton. This got a tad of sulfur. Just a tad, my young fella.
Sulfur? What's the one that had sulfur in it the other day? Do you remember?
Well, you know.
Old line.
Yeah, old line. When you turn 60, it takes me about 10 minutes to remember.
Don't worry, I got you. It only takes me 10 seconds. A little bit less than a little bit more than it used to be.
Good.
That smells great
Betty
too,
Gipper.
man.
It does. Did you get that tiny bit of sulfur?
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit
Yeah, I
of
did.
sulfur. Again, with that really nice, rich, more like a red apple skin type note. A little bit more bright on the fruit. But that sulfur, and it's weird. It's like a scotchy sulfur. That's weird, but that's what I got.
Gosh, that's good. There's 3 or 4 that I absolutely love. I don't know how I'm gonna break that down, but
I don't either.
Daddy Gibber, $5. I might be undercover Hoover. Well, and then oh no, Hoover said
Trent's gonna read them too. That's the
Hoover
problem.
said before that, $10. Can confirm I'm not Mr. Gibber.
I'm not.
That seems kind of sus.
Follow me on the last one, Kent. But instead of butterscotchy, it's almost like peanut buttery, kinda. It's glorious, whatever it is. You all right, Trent?
Yep.
See a ghost?
so I do this. I don't know if you do this at all, but there's times I'll take a little cup, some peanut butter,
Yeah.
squirt some honey in there, mix it up, and grab some crackers, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like a sweet peanut butter.
Yeah.
Maybe a little honey mixed in.
I'm weird, man. I know. Put some
It's
jelly
good.
on top of that, and you got yourself a glass G.
Sorry, I'm just seeing this. Please, this is from Colin. Please tell Kurt I would pay or make a donation to Riley's if he hits the gritty.
Oh.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'm getting a few tastes of it. Brixton didn't teach me for nothing, and he will watch tomorrow. His mom will find it for him where it's at. And if I don't do it tonight, honey, I'll be hearing it big time from Brixton.
Both the kids were showing you how.
Yeah, they were teaching me
Yeah.
how to do it. What's up? I don't even know what is it. I know it's a dance, but what?
From Fortnite.
It's a dance.
From a video game.
Oh,
I don't think it originated there.
I don't know.
But
I just, that's the only context.
you got me.
You never hit anybody with the right foot.
How many people we got on?
1,030.
Well, you know what I said if we had 1,500.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a softie. It'll probably happen anyways. More than likely. Can't for me.
I think we're
The obvious last place, I think, for all of us would
Same
be D, right? So
Same one.
I can at least start there. So get that. I can at least start there. Babe, you need a pen? Do you have a pen?
No, I have a pen.
Okay. Last place was D.
Yeah. For both?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an obvious.
Yeah. That's and I jumped right into that because compared to whatever else we have on the bar top, that was a pretty easy decision. Now I have one more. For me, Kent, first time through, my lowest score was B. Passed.
Me too.
D. So I'm gonna taste one more time just to be sure.
I had two that was in the threes, and it was D and B.
Nope. Take one more taste though. Of B.
See, now you're.
See, now that's, I know. That's the hard part. Take one more taste of B.
It's between.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt your
Whatever
thing
happening.
here. John C. Watching from the hospital. My grandmother is very sick. You guys are helping me keep it together.
Oh man, John, I'm sorry, brother.
John C.
Prayers for your grandmother. Kent and I were through that a couple of years ago with my mom several times, and it's never fun. It's never fun having to go through that with somebody you love, and it's a rough time. So prayers for you all and your family, for sure.
Scott, $10 says, "Hey all, if you haven't already hit that like button." I wonder if that would get more people watching it. Like, I don't know how that works, but like,
I don't think YouTube's algorithm recommends live streams, though. That's the thing.
oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, come on, YouTube.
I'm doing the same thing, Kurt.
Are you?
I just
Yep.
want to see what it's
Sticking with it.
Okay.
if it's really.
And hey, and there's only one reason. I didn't mind the flavors, the notes I've got, the flavors I liked the first time through.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm doing it is because
Falls off.
the ethanol on the nose and the
Yeah,
ethanol on the
I get
back
it.
end. That's the only reason I'm putting it next. Because the flavors are good. But it's the only one in there
Yeah.
that has that kind of bite.
I really wish that first half would be matched by the last.
Yeah.
Because it's really good up front.
It just turns very ethanol-y on
Yeah.
the back end.
All right.
That's the only reason I'm doing it.
No, I'm with you. All right. We're the same on that one too, honey. Then B is the 6th.
Got it.
Scott, $10. Hey all, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Thank you, Scott. Sorry, we're a little bit behind. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Oh,
See, when I put a heart there,
oh, I didn't know what your key was. I'm sorry.
yeah,
So you didn't get at him yet? Okay.
I was
Is there a
waiting
heart?
for you.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting the hang of it. Adam Kaufman, they not like us, they not like us. Now gritty up.
Greedy up.
Did you follow the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef?
I have no idea what you just said.
All right. Adam, I don't think he gets that reference, but I like it.
I have zero idea what you just said.
Jen's gonna spit it out.
And that's the honest truth. I have no
I
idea
knew that was the response coming right when you said it.
what you just said. Honestly. So,
I can picture you slapping some mud on some drywall to some Kendrick.
with that smile, that smirky on your face, I'm going to say probably not.
He's the one that performed at the halftime show.
Yeah, we love
Okay,
that.
well, I'm not, as always, I'm not here for controversy. If that's your thing, more power to you. But for me, I've never sat once and watched a halftime show. I don't care who's on it. That's time to make another sandwich, get to the bathroom, get some other things you got to get done. That's what that time is
Get a
for.
couple more wings or
So
whatever.
if I want to be truthful, I didn't even take a peek at it. So I don't even know what it was. So there you go.
Your mom didn't like it.
Okay, well, that's that encompasses a whole lot of
Yeah, it was pretty funny. She was making all kinds of comments.
Oh,
There's,
I bet.
there's pretty much, man, you could narrow it down to a really
unless
small
there-
group that she'd say was great.
Unless there was
So-
Southern Gospel in the,
Right.
in the
Or
halftime
some-
show. then
Or some
forget
older
it.
country, maybe.
Yep,
But
yep. Other than that, forget it.
get George straight up there, she'd think it was
She
great.
did. She did.
Jose R, $5, sipping on some Barrel Foundation.
Oh,
That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
it was pretty good. It didn't tackle the 1910 and the Woodford Double Oak for us, Trenton, on the blind, but I still think it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Brandon, $5, sipping Dickel 15 years single barrel. Have you guys had any?
Yeah.
Have you guys tried any of that bottle?
Yeah. Yeah, we had one single barrel that was awful. But in true single barrel form, I've had another single barrel Dickel 15 year that was actually pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the Evan Williams, Trent. The Evan Williams
Yeah, I
single
can see
barrel.
that.
We have some really good ones and some that are not so much.
The one I have at home now is a pretty good one.
See,
But
and maybe it was yours I had. I don't remember,
But I've
I know
had
I did.
some rough ones too.
Yeah.
So.
Are those the ones that range from like 86 to 110 proof? Like you can get a really wide
Yes.
range
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yes.
I wish they were just all like,
Yeah.
well, of course it's a single barrel, but
And the one
110
Kent,
plus.
The one Kent turned me on too that's pretty good is the Dickel Bottle and Bond. As long as you get the older, I got
Is
like
it the blue?
I got the 13-year-old.
The
or
blue
Blue
something.
label? Yeah.
It's pretty good.
There's you know, and it's same thing with those. I've had some that were so-so, but I've had a couple that are really good.
Sorry, one more whiskey nose, $5. Kurt, you should have that Bear Fight single malt early next week.
Is that Marty?
Whiskey,
Whiskey
nose?
nose.
Is that Marty? I'm pretty sure it's Marty.
It can be Marty if you want.
It can be Marty if you want.
Wish hard.
Bear Fight single malt. Is that an American single malt?
I think it's Marty. If Marty's from Whiskey Nose, he's sending us a bottle of an American single malt.
Cool. Thank you, Marty.
Very, very kind of you, Marty, to do
Maybe
that.
Marty.
Very,
Whiskey
very nice of you.
I think we're going to differ on the next one. I think because I'm putting C out.
Well, okay. Now here's the thing. I have C and E tied for the next score.
Well, I can tell you, I'm putting C and then E.
So there we go. That's shocking.
That's my
Usually,
scoring.
was it the last live stream we were all
Way off.
over the place?
Yeah, way off.
I mean, he was even hollering at me after the show that I was all screwed up. You know, he's the youngest. He's always got to be right. It's fine.
See?
Matt Tractor said for $20 said if Kurt does the gritty, I'll do the gritty.
Wow. I want to see that with the boots. That way out.
I'm telling you.
The biggest bottle you got, man.
I choke because I
wanna see it.
just envisioned Matt doing it gritty.
That would be a
Man.
sense to the whole.
That would be awesome.
Did you see
Strap
him?
on some spurs for that one.
Chaps, even.
Well, he kind of did that the other day in the Discord. He had a couple and he was dancing
Nuh-uh.
without a shirt on in the Discord.
No, he was not.
He was. Did you guys see that? I think Katie banned him from drinking for a lot of days.
Katie, I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry.
Did we do the fifth?
I'm going E for me.
E?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be a little different, honey. I am going to put E as in 6 for me personally, and C.
Okay, wait.
Hold it. You didn't. No, Mark.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong, babe. I'm wrong.
I know, because you already had
That's
6 as B.
I already said 6 once, didn't I? Yep.
See, this is what I
Okay.
deal with.
I can't.
This is what I deal with.
After 7,
Cam, what was
just so confused.
your fifth was C?
I am starting from the bottom, working up. D, B, C, E.
And I'm going to be just a little
You know,
different from Kent.
They could just
I got
write
D
it
in
and
7th,
give it to
B in
us.
6th.
So
I have
we're the same on D and B.
E in 5th.
Okay, one moment, please.
High
And
stakes stuff.
Let's read some things.
All right, Kurt,
yes,
what's your fifth?
I have E in 5th and C in 4th. Just a little different than Kent, but we're right there together.
Those, yeah.
So
I think the
push
first
this
couple
out.
are easy
Yeah,
compared to what else is up here.
yeah.
And actually, the last couple I pushed back are pretty dang good, but The last three,
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit
I
rough.
literally on purpose scored them exactly the same because I need to go back to them. They're all so fantastic.
Perfect. Randall Erickson, $10. I am AI Gibber. Hit my like button.
What's going on?
Thank you. Thank you, Randall. Mark Gillikin, $5. Funding Trends New
Oh, God.
Thesaurus.
It doesn't start with an S.
the book with the words in it. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate
Thesaurus,
that.
yes,
Man,
correct.
I need to take speech lessons, I think. Tim Lewis, $2. 500 in my living room having a watch party. So I guess we're at 1,500.
What?
Tim's having a banger or a rager in his living room.
And probably a banger.
Mr. Gibber, $5 to John C's grandma. Get well soon. Thank you. That's very kind of you. JC and Doris, $20. Hi SLB fam, enjoying pizza
Hey.
with our fave cigar blend last
Yep.
year, short barrel cigar batch.
One of my favorite couples, JC and Doris.
Their
Hope you all
stuff
doing well.
gets returned to us time and time again.
We're gonna get that though. We're gonna figure that all out.
I think we finally did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Did we?
We got to the bottom of it.
Katie, Tractor.
Oh my God.
Their names are still Tractor in my phone. Last name.
No, she's not dancing on screen, is she?
No.
Just checking.
Thank you for some laughs after a stressful week. We appreciate this, fam. Also, happy belated birthday, Kent.
Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it.
Did you read?
I've got to push out F.
Wow, you're already there. I'm not quite there yet.
Here, take your time. I'm blown away by some of this stuff up here. All
Yeah.
delicious stuff.
That's why I'm trying to get
Delicious stuff coming up here.
these last three are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tristan Kelsey. Hi, Tristan. $5. I'm excited to win the cocktail competition. Just
Yeah.
kidding, but I do need to get some ingredients to y'all.
Yeah, we have a cocktail
excited.
competition going on. We're doing whiskey sours this year in our patron group. And how many do we have involved with that so far, Trent?
35 as of right
About
now.
35.
Recipes. Yep.
Yeah, and Trent and I will mix these on camera individually and taste them, and we'll give them a little bit of score. And top 5 will go into a patron live stream only, and we will have a special guest of some sort doing the tastings and see whoever wins first. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I love doing that stuff. I love it.
Mandy Cash, $2. Sipping on Old Soul Cast Strength VA store pick. Have you had much Old Soul?
I only have one, Trenton.
Is it one of the tin
have
type?
It's the high rye, I think,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not
Have you-
mistaken.
I
Kent?
don't have any.
I haven't had much of their stuff either. I know they have like an older age stated one, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't really have
Are
it.
you
No.
ready?
I see exactly why you put
Yeah.
that one out, Kurt.
Did you?
Like, I'm scrolling
Well,
up from
these
the
two are
one you just
malty,
read.
and you love malted
this is
stuff.
that. Oh shoot.
They're both got a
Yeah, sorry.
malty vibe.
But I want to talk more about them too.
I
We
gotta
get to 'em,
read
but
this
I know this is just it's balanced magnificently.
Where you read this?
So much good stuff going on in F. For my personal palate, I had to push it
Wow.
out. So. Did you may differ, Kent? You may, you know.
I'm gonna differ, but it's just a matter of which one of these two I'm gonna put out because they have similar vibes going on.
It's glorious. It's really good.
Yeah, I can't
So
push
good.
it out yet.
So good.
We have another donation from.
What, Trent?
We have another donation from Butt Cheeks McGee, $2 for trying to hit the gritty with Kurt.
Do it.
I might have to.
That's an incredible.
Babe, it doesn't help that you laugh.
I can't.
How are you gonna not laugh at that?
That's hilarious.
Rebecca, it might as well just be the whole family up here.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's the only one that can dance. I'll promise you that.
Mr. Gibber again, $50. It's gritty 30.
It's gritty 30, sir.
I like
That's what he
that.
said.
Let's get cracking. Play him a beat.
Do you know who that is?
This has to.
I wish I did.
It's not.
I wish I knew it wasn't.
It's not over here.
It's not a.
I know that. But
This is gonna kill you.
Richard,
I
please reveal
don't
yourself.
blame you.
Say that.
My top 3 could go any way. I could go any way with the top 3. I could put all 3 in first place.
I'm going A next out.
Oh, I hate you. No, I'm kidding. I could go top 3.
And-
It could be my number 1.
I'm telling you, that is a great, great pour.
Listen. Smell the cinnamon that's coming out of there right now is just. It is just
Almost
amazing.
to an Ambriana vibe.
It's just.
Sorry, I can't get out.
It's crazy, man. It is just, and he's right. It's almost to an Amburana type feel to the nose.
Bro.
It's just incredible. And I have
And
to
as
keep
good
it.
as that smells, it's my third place.
I'm not banging on you for it because it's. I could all 3 of these could be number 1 for me. So
And I'll explain why. So, the A and E have very similar vibes. This one is almost too light for me.
okay, I understand where
It's
you're coming
very, very, very light and easy, and
from. Yeah, I can understand.
that's why.
I'm not gonna argue with anything on these top 3.
So that being said,
They're that good. They're that good.
I gotta retaste these because I'm absolutely loving these.
Yeah, me too.
Cody King, $5 and sent a heart. Thank you, Cody. Then Cameron just dropped some very kind of a good conspiracy theory. He said, "I hope Raquel is Mr. Jibber and is just trolling from upstairs." That would be.
Or Raquel.
Jibber is Kevin Page's alter
Well-
ego with the same amount of donations she's doing.
Let's just put this. If it's Raquel up there, she's going to demand payback.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Kevin Page. Carlos might be onto something.
Trent, is it Roy?
Huh?
Is it Roy? Is Roy
It
trolling?
might be Roy.
Well, but that's
If
true.
Roy wants to, if Roy wants,
This is such a
I say Roy lives in my head rent free.
Do you have something to tell us?
I do.
One more
Jim
taste
Layton.
and I'll know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's cute.
It's tough, man.
I really don't know.
Jim
Honestly,
Layton, $10.
this 3 could be 1.
You gotta read that
That's
one.
the truth.
Jim Layton, $10. Let's do an old fashioned live stream.
I think that would be awesome. Right?
I knew the names were going to go up with that one.
I love that.
Right?
Special guest, special taster, Miss Kelly. She liked it. I saw that hand. All right, I'm with you.
Sign you up.
I love that. Oh, we should plan it. Maybe even March when Kent's gone.
We get Dave back up there, the headband.
Ooh. He does
Big
need to
Dave.
make an appearance.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I've had several people ask, when is Dave coming back? Trent.
Dave
That's
was
why I
up there.
texted you that. And when I texted you that, that's why, because I've had several people ask.
Get Dave back. Dave was. Everybody loved Dave, I think.
Except for me, because everybody was talking about Dave should be up there except Ken. I wasn't a huge fan of Dave.
Poor Dave.
I thought he kind of sucked up here, actually. But no,
Dave was a handful.
no, I watched the
He was
show.
fun, though.
I watched the show and I was cracking up. Dave's funny, man.
That's his
Dave
first.
he's
Dave was a
cracking
little
up.
tight when he first came up here. You know, he's nervous.
Yeah.
He does. He works at the mill. Been there forever. He runs the 5 stand.
Yeah.
He's the roller at the mill. So but he got a couple drinks in him, man. He came right. He loosened up, and that what you saw is truly his personality.
Oh, yeah.
That's just who he is. He's just a goofball, always goofing
Yeah.
off, having a good time, always smiling. Good guy. Good guy.
All right, I'm ready now.
Yeah, go ahead. It doesn't matter. All 3 of these should be number 1 for me, so it doesn't really matter.
Next one on for me is G, wait a minute. Yeah, G.
I like that. I like that you did that.
And
I like
then, and I'll tell you that the F, the reason I really, really like F is because of the finish just hangs on forever. It's got it's I'm assuming one of the higher proof ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's got a strong palate to it, but not bitey.
Right.
You know, it's a nice, hot, strong
Yeah,
flavor.
And I'm glad you went that way because Kent's right. I mean, I really, really enjoy malted whiskeys. Okay, I really enjoy them. And I'll be shocked if A and G are not malted whiskeys. So that's my
I would be
palate.
too.
I'd be,
I would be
no.
too. Integration.
Then I mean, why would I be surprised? But again, time's all just said and done with. So I'm glad Kent chose whatever is in glass F because it is really fantastic. And I'll say it for the 6th time. You need something?
Okay.
She ran an 8. Oh, for 6th time.
Oh, good.
The last 3 in my blind could be number 1, and I'd be happy with that. Yeah, they're really good. But Trenton or Babe, I'm gonna push out A as in second place.
Okay, well, hold on.
And then I'm gonna push
Kent-
out.
Okay, hang on. Kent, G
First
was.
place F,
Okay.
second place G.
Okay,
That catches you up with me, right?
yep.
There's only one I didn't like.
All
And I
right,
really
Kurt.
didn't like it.
Yeah. For me, honey, then an A is in second and G is in first.
You keep skipping them.
And that's just me.
And I'll bet the one I don't like is the Old Elk. I haven't had that pour in a long time. And it's not sealed up well. Very well could be.
JC and Doris, $10. I hope you would consider a barrel pick from Augusta Distillery.
Oh my lord.
Kurt, would you consider that?
JC
Okay,
and Doris, do you have any connections at Augusta?
Help us
'Cause
out.
I would be there.
They said we could do one.
And you're just now saying that.
I told you this.
You never did.
I 100% did.
I don't think you did.
Well, I'll say
Must have
too.
been after 7.
Yeah.
7 pours.
Or 7 p.m.
Yeah, either one. I get it, Michelle. Yeah, I understand that, but still, I think I'd have been all over that if you would have. But maybe that's why you, because that's not really Trenton's. It's not high on his list, but it's high on mine.
Me too.
We got some weird stuff happening in the chat. Mango Surfer Dude, $10. Balcones, Texas Blue Corn, cask strength, finished in wine casks. Enjoying this banter. I've never even heard of that.
I've heard of the blue corn. I've never heard of cask strength wine casks. I'm very interested to try it.
That is very interesting. Mr. Gibber again, $20. Gritty now, please, Kurt. By the time you get loose, it will be midnight.
Oh no, you have no idea. You don't know me well at all.
I'll back up out of the way. I got no problem getting out of your way to show your moves.
We got
What?
Show your moves. Settle down there, Michelle.
Right?
Chris.
I didn't say moves.
What are you all? What are you all hearing? What
Who
is
even knows?
I'm the only one acting civil.
Oh, come on. Chris B, $2. Thanks for the laughs after a long week. Mr. Gibber again, $2. I'm sitting next to Kelly.
What?
Nice.
Oh.
And then very suspiciously close after that, I mean like 5 seconds, Butt Cheeks McGee comes in again with $2, says I'm sitting next to Hoover. No, this is somebody this is the prisoner. Son, yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
I have 0
Crispy.
I said crispy.
Oh, you did?
This is all I
I'm
have.
sorry.
And then the theory that from Carlos about Kevin Page being the Gibber dude is not right because Kevin just donated $99.99,
Kevin.
$100. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Kevin, thank you, man.
Another great live stream. Love the tasting of cigar blends. Looking forward to seeing the winning blends. Kevin, what do you think of cigar blends?
Yep.
Spiteful Bum, $2, and the message was retracted, so that was probably a prisoner thing.
Spiteful bum.
Keith Casey Weld, $10. What do you do with the ounces left in every glass?
Yeah, well, Raquel poured these. Normally, everything in any blind would go to an infinity bottle that we have here. And that's probably what's going to happen here, but this is a little bit tearful because there's a lot
of left,
There's a
yeah.
lot left. So,
Usually mine
I
are
do
empty.
have the big,
There's quite a bit left.
the big infinity on the backside. Paul Dorsey gave me that bottle. That's all American single malt, so probably I'm going to add the cigar batch to that particular infinity. That's probably what I'm going to do. But anything's left over in our blinds goes to an infinity bottle here, and it's usually given away to those who are up for that challenge. There's some people like, not for me. But a lot of folks, we give it away on our Patreon channel, so we get our live streams for the patrons, so whoever wants it.
And actually a cool one Rob brought tonight was a infinity of SLB picks.
That's so cool.
Oh,
That was kind of a cool.
That was really cool.
great
Taste
idea.
it?
Huh?
Yeah.
So you want to add an eighth one?
No, you don't want
He
to. No,
tasted it beforehand, so
I told Rob already because he brought some really cool stuff, and
Yeah.
and I'm kind of saving myself to be honest with you. I'm taking a little sips because I said at the end if we taste a couple things, maybe Rob's got something special for us. So that'd be cool. We'll figure out something. Trent, you got something you brought with us too? Brought for tonight or no?
Myself.
all right.
Well, that's special enough.
Was I supposed to
Sure
bring
is.
something?
No, I just asking. Sometimes you pull things out of your hat that we want to taste at the end of a live stream. So I'm just asking.
Yeah, you usually do.
There might be something in the truck.
Or my car.
No, there is something in the truck.
There's absolutely
Babe,
a lot
there's
of
something in the
alcohol in my
truck,
babe.
car. Do you know that?
Confirm to everybody
There is?
who's watching
Yes.
the live stream that that is actually accurate with the truck. He
I
has
don't
no idea what's in his truck.
No, he doesn't.
He puts things in my car. There's a ton in my back seat.
There is not.
Yes, and I work at a school. And our SRO goes and like checks all the cars to make sure there's
Yeah.
actually the right people.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get.
We're good though, because the SRO knows we got a channel.
He does. If you're watching,
So you just have to blame me. What do
Jake.
I'll go look in one of the vehicles. Because I have a good one. I have a really good one.
how do you know?
Because there's probably always
I shouldn't have
pretty
brought
good one. in the truck.
Maybe when I'm doing the gritty, you can go to your truck.
Yeah, I will.
Then you'll miss it. You miss
JC
it.
Indoors,
It'll be fun.
$2. We can hook you up with Corey at Augusta.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That'll be neat.
That'd be all right. I'm all for it.
I think
You have two more.
Spiteful Bum, $2. That's a prison. I'm not going to read that.
Oh, that's so good though.
That's so good. No.
Oh, it
Michelle,
deserves
no.
Okay, that's not that bad actually.
No, it is
Is
probably.
Mr. Jibber related to Richard A. Nuss?
Stop.
You talked to these people last night.
I know. That's the last time on the voice chat, fellas.
Nathan Fergassi, $5. Hey all, thanks for creating such an amazing community. Are the Jack 10 and 12 on par with the 14? Where can you find the 14?
Yeah, Nathan's one of our patrons. I talked to him quite a bit in messaging. Yeah. So he wants to know 10 and 12s and all that stuff. So
Are the Jack 10 and 12 on par with the 14? Where can you find the 14?
yeah, they're just lesser. They're like the little brother and sister. They're both very good. And Nathan and anybody watching, you just have to get in tune with some of your local stores. You have to get to know some of your managers, buy things, purchase items from these stores, get to be friends, have some friendships there with the people that work there, the managers. Even if you're there, even if you're in your liquor store and all you're looking for is some beer or some wine. As you know, Carrie, that's all she drinks is her Pinot Noir. So if you go to that same store and you purchase your wine, a little bit of beer, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, sooner or later you start talking to these folks.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I'm going to be coming in once in a while. I really like bourbon, so if you keep an eye out for me, I'd sure appreciate it. So that's how you get. Don't be that guy that says, "Where's your Blanton's? You got Blanton's? You got
Or
Blanton's?"
Pappy.
Don't be that. Don't be that person. Be cordial. Be friendly. And sooner or later, those folks will open up to you and let you know when you have stuff in. And that's how that works. That's the truth. That's the way to do it.
Last but not least, our good friend Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi, love you fam, $10. Thank you, Virginia. Virginia, you also said hi from Domino's earlier. Was that like pizza? Or were you playing Domino's at the hall with your
people.
with your peeps, with your crew? But yeah, we could start naming them off. Matt.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, Clarence. That one doesn't need to be.
Matt? Seriously?
What?
Clarence.
Claire?
I could imagine.
Okay.
Matt. I have a cocktail for you, Matt, though. I mentioned it in the voice chat last night. It's got your name on it.
I like how all you have to do is just say Claren, and then everybody knows, like, oh, that's probably a message that I shouldn't read aloud. All right, last
All right,
place
let's
was
see. So we were both
D.
the same. Was D,
Yeah. All right, babe, what do you got?
which I'm assuming Old Oak.
Old Elk.
Hey, and something's weird.
Okay, well, okay. Let's talk about that, Ken. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, obviously I've drank a little bit of this bottle,
And you've had it for a while.
and I've had it for quite a while.
Yeah, I've never had one, so I can't comment one way or the other.
So Old Oak, come on guys, you need to step up your cork because it just doesn't work for very long. And the cork that comes with it, I mean, literally, there's no I mean, if you tipped it, it'd just fall out.
So you're claiming some contamination, probably, is what happened.
So what I did with this, and I actually got 2 other old elks with the same thing on them. I'm wondering if they're weird.
Pickly?
But I've got the old elk pour tops. You know, the elk had pour tops on them, sitting on the shelf, which there's some, air there.
Sure.
And there is no way I drank that much of this bottle when it tasted like it did just now.
No.
I would not.
So it changed in your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Good to know.
Because that is 100% a musty rag.
It is. No doubt about
It
it.
wasn't good at all.
No. It's pretty
So
bad.
which side do I start this on?
That one. Sixth place, both
Good-
of you was
Good
B,
information, Kent.
and that was Backbone.
Wow. I'm sorry, Rob.
Oh, that's
Good, man.
I want to try that one though.
Now, Kent, was that the one that was really good up front but not on the back?
The
Yes.
ethanol. Had a little bit of an ethanol bite, a little
that's really cool.
on the
Really
nose
good
and
up front,
palate.
though. Really
It
good.
was awesome up front, but I had pretty straight ethanol on the back end.
Now, I will say this too. I think I got a couple bottles back home, but I did have an uncut, unfiltered, not cigar batch. It was roughly the same. It was fantastic up front, and it's kind of a little bit different on the back end. Thank you for adding that, though. We appreciate it. Thank you for adding to my list of glasses up here, Rob.
You need more.
I'm sure I did.
All right, this is where you guys depart.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
So what? Who's am I
Just
going
go with Kent's all the way through.
Kent's
I would
all the way
see,
through?
right?
Yep, just go with his. So I'm really curious to see what his first place is. I have an idea.
That was 5th place. Kent's C. Do you have any guesses?
I wrote down.
Do I? I don't know. I didn't write anything down for that.
Hold on. I did not write down anything for that.
Your C was Tanager, still Austin.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong then.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. Huh.
I would not have.
That's unexpected.
That's very. I'm very surprised.
So that would have been here for me,
What I-
here for Kent.
Hold on. What's the proof on this? 106.
Yeah.
My note was, and the reason I put it out, was the flavor was fantastic, but it was too light and easy for me. It's like the sweet flavors in it are fantastic, but it was real light and easy, and that's just not my,
See,
usually my
Trent?
vibe.
C. Yep. That's the one you said was like Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Just real light and easy.
Yeah,
But the
great.
flavors are great.
Great. Yeah, okay. All right, so that would have been my 4th. All right, go with Kent.
Next for Kent was Joseph Magnus.
Okay. Wow. All right. I'm really surprised. I am over the top surprised with this.
And that was batch 11, you said? Was it Joseph Magnus?
I don't remember Trent, but I'll look real quick. But
This one. Well,
that is. This is like, was that batch 103? 103, Ken?
Yeah. Batch 103.
Batch 103.
Oh, I think you said batch 11 or
Yeah, well, I must have. I know I didn't say 103. I'm positive of that, so I apologize.
I bet you said 103 proof.
I might have.
Oh,
It's around 115
okay.
without doing the math.
Real quick, $5. Frank's
Is that low?
Zudlow, $5. Drinking Joseph Magnus cigar blend, but loving the Club Westward that I've gotten since charity show.
He did one of the
One of the
perks.
charity things. That's
Yeah.
cool. To sign up for the Westward
glad
Whiskey
that's-
Club. They launched a stout cask thing.
Yeah.
I bought 3.
to
Gotta
start.
get
Right.
one for each, right? Next up for Kent, his 3rd place was Walleye Run.
Yeah. These are ones that I knew. So that would have been my
I
second.
I knew this one was up there somewhere.
So good. So
Yeah.
good. Cinnamon, that's what
This
we're
is-
Cinnamon's coming through hardcore, almost amberana. Yeah, so then his second would
I
have
wrote
been
down, I
the.
thought that's what it was.
Yeah, I did too.
Dude, that bottle's so good.
It's so
It's
good.
unreal.
Yeah. So the second place then was Cedar Ridge, Trenton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would
Is
have
that
been
the
my.
peated one?
Cigar batch, not peated.
Oh, it's not peated? Oh, that's the most recent one they did. That was peated. Okay.
Yeah, this is Cedar Ridge. Their American single malt has to me, this thing just had everything for me. This is my first place, so it's almost peanut buttery, but it has a tiny bit of sulfur. There's that wonderful malty note in there.
Dude,
that real rich, deep, dark fruit notes in there. It's just up my alley. It might not be for everyone. Again, this is 100% malted barley, so that might not be for everyone. It is for me. But yeah, this
is great.
This is ex-bourbon barrels finished in Cedar Ridge, American style Madeira, first fill Amontillado sherry, French oak, New American oak, and peated malt finished in ruby port. So
Let's have a look.
it has a tiny bit of a peated malt in ruby port.
That's great.
So I'm wrong. So there is a tiny bit of peat in there too. So that would definitely not be for a lot of folks. For me, it was just the cat's meow tonight for me.
One thing I've learned, Trenton, in the last couple months is I don't own a short barrel, but that one in that blind I did was one of the best pours I've ever had.
Really?
And then there's short barrel again on top of my list. I'm gonna have to start getting me some short barrel, evidently.
This to me is the shocker of the show. This was given to us again. Thank you, Short Barrel. On all honesty, here, I had the smallest nip out of that just to see, and when I did, it was good, but it just wasn't like oh my god, that was just so good. But it was just a quick little nip. Oh, they gave it to us. I'm gonna open it. Little nip. You know how I do, Trent.
Yes, I do.
But I truly could have been put in my top 3 in first place, and I really thought this
I did too.
was in the top 3. I would have never guessed it was Short Barrel. So congratulations! I know that's wild.
Yeah.
I gotta try that.
Wild. I'm just kind of blown away by that one.
And I don't really know why. I mean, we don't have short barrel around here. I've never seen it around here, right? So that's a big part of it. But I'm not really sure why it hasn't been on my radar to search down or whatever. But these are 2 blinds in a matter of a short amount of time where I was really impressed.
Yeah.
And the short barrel came up on top. So I'm gonna start paying attention.
Yeah.
Start
What
getting me
a
some.
great blind. Thank you for joining us for that, because it's hard and entrenched to kind of put out cigar batch videos. Not a lot of people are really, truly 100% interested in it. And it's just something I wanted to do for me. So thank you for allowing me to do that. It was
cool for me too, because I don't have a whole lot of experience with them either.
Yeah,
So
I loved it. I loved them. There's only the one, as we know, the Old Elk, and you had your theories on that.
I think that
The rest of
there's
them were all
no way I
great.
drink that much with it being like that.
No, the rest of them are great. Really good.
Nathan Fergassi, $2. Thank you guys. Wine and pizza with the wife tonight.
Oh, nice.
Wine and pizza,
good
that's
way to
my
spend
kind of
your Friday
fancy
night.
right there. I like it.
Well, but good old Primal Sear, $10. Old Elk needs Needs to use some Mr. Gibber corks.
We need to eat some meat with Primal Sears. Primal Sear, whatever that is.
Yeah, and that other dude that I scared off.
We need to. Remember that? He's gonna cook us some meat.
You know, I love seeing this too.
Yeah, that is cool.
Cedar Ridge keeps coming in there.
Yeah.
You know, and all the blinds, it's always up near the top. And great prices. And
We'll leave these glasses up here for you guys to smell too. If you want to drink some out of, you don't mind me drinking out of, you can. But
hey, you can drink as much as you want of that one.
I leave that one alone for you guys.
I feel like we need to pour some of that in prison.
Yeah, send that out. Our good friend Billy Cannon, $5. Great to see y'all. Wait, great to see and hear you all tonight. Missed you all.
Good to see you, Billy.
And then lastly, Jim Taylor, $10. Hope everyone is doing well. Supporting on some. I think you said sipping on some Blue Note single barrel store pick. That's some good stuff.
Good one.
I'll leave you to hit the gritty. I'm gonna go see what's in my truck.
All right, Cam, you want to move those bottles? It's gritty time.
Oh boy.
I got a little
What in the world?
cracking going on back back here.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
I'm scared. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
am too.
All right.
Raquel came back downstairs. My daughter. You probably want to see the gritty, didn't you, Raquel?
Oh,
Is
definitely.
that what you want to see? The
That's
gritty?
why I came down.
That's what I thought.
She wouldn't want to miss
You want to
that.
see the old man doing some gritty?
Can you get through?
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh wow, we got.
Oh boy.
So many cameras.
So many
there?
cameras.
And we're off. Oh yeah, that's not good. Hey, wait.
I love it.
Oh my god, I gotta see this chat.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Brixton, for teaching me that. I gotta say that for my buddy when he wakes up tomorrow and he watches the portion of the video. I know that's why Raquel came down. She's never seen me do anything like that. So.
I've never seen it either, so.
I think you should do it next.
Yeah, you were supposed to do it with me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Brixton showed you too.
I know. I gotta practice a little bit though. Maybe next time. I'll do it on the March live stream.
But you got a Rob Stolly special. What do you got, bud?
Parks Place Pub, Naptown.
Not that'll be toasted.
So a heavy toasted, 114 proof.
All right, a farewell little pour. Well, no, Trent ran out to the
And
truck.
too, so we got one more.
Oh, Lord, Trenton.
Rob just handed him another one too.
What do you got, dude? What are you doing? Trenton, sir.
Wow.
You did that?
Yeah,
Was that in mine or yours?
that was in mine.
Okay.
I picked that up today, actually. Ouch.
Oh gosh, look at you a gift.
Real quick, Rebecca and I just got back from Arizona on a fantastic trip. We had a great time. We were there a little over a week. Thank you to all of our SLB folks, our SLB family that we're able to see down there and spend a little time with. Special thanks to John. Appreciate you, buddy, for everything you did for us for on that trip. And also Jesus for all the time you spent with me searching out mezcal. Oh yeah, that was good too. Kent would dig it. You would dig a mezcal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Blind too.
Absolutely. Heck yeah. Hey Rebecca,
Yes,
you
sir.
must not have liked me and his sister-in-law being there. He didn't mention us being there in Arizona. He's like, man, me and Rebecca's trip was fantastic.
I came for a couple days. I was kind of mad at him because, I already said it on a video. Did you catch it on the video where I said you shot a 73 on a Silverado course? Idiot. Can't believe you did that. Kent's a really good golfer. I'm not. I was happy with a 90. Kent walked off with a 73. But that's that.
It was a pretty easy
We had a
course,
good,
though.
yeah, it was. We had a good time though. We had a really good time down
Yeah,
there.
it was a good time.
It was fun.
Ooh, that's good.
It is good.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's weird because your palate is all into this
Different
whole
place, man.
Yeah.
It's very sweet like marshmallow.
I gotta take another
Yeah.
sip here because I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing much talking, but
It
that's,
did. I took a drink like, oh, wait.
I did the
That's
same
different
thing.
what we've been
It's like,
drinking.
okay, what do we got here?
That was a pretty good gritty, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Just did the replay for him. Might need to do it again live though.
I'm sure somebody clipped it.
Oh yeah, well, I looked on Discord to see.
That's very good, Rob. Thank you. That's a good pour.
Oh.
They called you the gritty grandpa.
Bring it. I'll claim it. I'll wear it. SLB Trenton on the back. Gritty Grandpa.
That's hilarious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Add to our merch store.
Yeah.
Yeah, curve like this.
With like a screen,
Gritty
screen
grandpa.
print of the
I like it.
yeah. Put the
I like
tongue
it.
out. Love it.
See, this is the kind of content you don't get
That was
from
good,
other
man.
channels, right? I mean, who else is doing the gritty? I don't know.
You're smart enough to leave that alone. I think.
I can't tell you who else is doing it. All right, Kip. What do we got for Trent?
Well, I'm a little.
This is perplexing. Trent
It is,
pulls
me
out
too.
of Jefferson's, which usually isn't my
I haven't had much luck with
first
them.
choice. Okay.
I haven't got one in a long time though, so I should have
Neither have I.
Shouldn't say that. I forgot my pocket knife, Kurt.
Spiteful Bum, $2. Thanks for the recommend on OCD Premium. Delish. Yes.
Wow. You're able to get one. Good for you.
Yes.
That's a treat right there. That is a treat.
All right, we've got not just any Jeffersons. The Jefferson's Presidential Rye Select 21 year. 90.4 proof. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully it's not bad.
Harry talk you into this?
No, this was released like 15 years ago, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is an older bottle.
Okay, well now my
Maybe
hopes
like
are
10 years ago.
my hopes are up a little bit here actually. I thought this might be something Harry talked you into.
No, I feel like they don't really come out with that old stuff anymore.
I haven't seen anything
Yeah.
like that.
Raquel wanted to know if you wanted her to pour.
No. We had comments about that.
If somebody wants to pour me some and bring it over here, I wouldn't be mad about
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
jeez.
sure, dude.
Sorry.
Here, bud. Here you go.
What'd you
Thanks,
want?
Kent.
What'd you want? Smoked out?
I'll take mix that with the pickle elk. Old pickle.
The old pickle.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know you.
You pulled the me there, didn't
You
you?
nosed
I
it.
sure did.
Good for you, buddy.
I know you nosed the old elk, Trenton, but you got to try it.
Huh?
Just the old elk. You got to try it. Just there's no way that I drank that much tasting like that.
Well,
Bro.
maybe after a certain threshold. Ooh. Yeah, no, maybe not. That's bad. I'll say maybe after enough, you reach for.
You say this is
Oh,
bad?
the old elk.
No. Nah.
What?
I'm good, bro.
What?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay, Braxton with the bro.
Now you know why he says it all the time. He's got me saying it. He's got me
What am I
saying
missing? You tried it?
it. Yeah, it's not for me.
And then he threw it
No.
away.
No. It's super oaky and dry and for a rye.
Oh, that's different.
Wait, is that the old elk?
Well, that's
or
a
that
nice way
one?
of saying
That's
it.
the drip.
I dig that.
Well, I'm glad it's your bottle.
That's nice.
Well, I will say this too. Trent was fortunate enough, like we spoke about before, we usually get one Buffalo Trace Antique Collection bottle a year. Trenton picked Sazerac, right, Trenton? 18
Yep.
year? I didn't like that either. Super oaky.
I was
But-
digging it, but
Did you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Trenton did too. It wasn't really
No,
funny.
I'll say it's not my favorite rye of all time by any means, but I thought it was pretty darn
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really wasn't for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe for me, with that real oaky rye, that combination
yeah.
is just not my thing.
Because at this point, it's more oak than rye, I feel like.
Correct. To me, people are looking at me tonight going, sulfur and peanut buttery, and peated in there, and I get it. So we're all different. It's okay. But that super oaky with the rye grain just doesn't really.
It's different.
I like it, but it's different.
It's way different, and if you agree with me, it noses way higher proof than
It does.
what the actual palate comes through as.
But Trenton, thank you for sharing. So nice of you.
Is anybody else gonna get up there?
Oh, absolutely.
Huh?
Listen, if I don't get some of that old
Babe?
elk
I'm good.
in this glass,
Ryan,
I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
Better get
Tell you
some.
what, man.
Prisoner chat.
Tell you what, go on up there and try it.
All right.
Hey, we got a hoof sighting.
Oh
For
boy.
everybody, this is Chris. This is Hoover.
What's happening, guys?
This one camera.
He's got to try the pickle elk. The old
Yeah,
pickle.
I like pickles, so I'm really hoping that it does
Well,
smell and
it's
taste
super
like
musty pickles. But
like basement.
hopefully you like it.
We'll see.
Because somebody needs to take that home. I'm sure Kent won't mind if you do.
Which probably means I got two
Yeah.
more.
That's for sure. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
You gotta do that one.
You
Yeah.
gotta scooch over so
I know, you were
I scooted. I'm behind you guys.
All right, real quick.
good. Oh,
Rob, this is our friend Rob.
Come on up here.
No,
He brought over. We had this really cool. Look at that.
Don't twist it too tight.
look at Ken
That's
pawning
the key.
off his
you
whiskey.
can't twist it too tight.
That's the key.
Drink it up.
That smells.
But
I'll do more of that.
Rob, this is an basically infinity bottle of every.
Every whiskey other
I gotta
than
rinse that out.
the Jack 94 and the Knob Creek.
Okay.
There's only two I didn't have.
So every pick,
Every whiskey pick.
every whiskey pick that we did, other than the Knob Creek and the Jack 94 proof, is in this infinity that you have at home.
After I open
He
it,
brought some with us.
usually him and Stone Cold are there.
Right.
We open it, we all drink it. I put an ounce in the Infinity, and
so
it just
cool.
sets.
Nice. That's so great.
And the SLB decanter.
Yeah, in the SLB.
Yeah, so well,
Yeah, it has to be.
we have to do that.
Yeah.
It's got to be that way.
That smells way better
It's just so
than the
good.
pickle juice.
It's just, what do you think of the pickle juice?
I'd just down it and then pour something else in.
It's just, yeah, it's a no thanks.
Yeah, no,
I know.
no.
I just, it's unfortunate.
Oh, that's way better.
I feel like they all need to gritty.
Better than my old elk.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Barely.
All right, that's enough camera time.
Caleb made it for the end.
Thanks, Chris.
Caleb's here.
Caleb's here. He made it for the end, he said.
Caleb, do yourself a favor.
That's so good.
and Rewind a little bit.
Amazing.
This is so.
They all ran away on me. I'll just stand here. And,
It's all right, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm always by myself anyway. So back up here, so whatever you need to do. Thank you for sharing this. So this is fantastic. I would have never guessed anybody would have had an infinity bottle with 95% of the picks that we've done. So this is really neat. Really neat experience.
Did you try the old elk, Rob?
Not yet. I'm drinking something good right now.
Okay. All right. I'd wait till the end so you don't ruin the rest of it.
So Caleb's here. Caleb, rewind. You get to see your uncle doing the gritty. He's never gonna believe it either.
Or
Caleb won't.
Caleb might go, what's the gritty? Because,
Yeah.
you know,
What's next? The Dougie? The Quan?
Caleb might only be 29, but he acts like he's 75. So he might not know what it is.
We did an old oak pick, didn't we?
Trevor, what else we got going on? Anything, buddy? I don't think we do. It's 9:30, and you know me, I'm like an hour and a half kind of guy.
Yep.
I start
Turn it
falling
up.
asleep.
Hey, Caleb, you notice I got your shirt on?
I knew your dad came here for business
Yeah.
tonight when he had this shirt on for cigar batch night. So
And actually, real quick, if you guys don't know Dixon, look him up. Dixxon. My son Caleb has just got on. He started wearing them years ago, and finally talked me into it. Now Kurt's got some.
I got a couple.
My older son's got some. They're flannels. These summer shirts.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Do yourself a favor and order one. And I'm trying to get a hold of them. They do collaborations with people, and I'm trying to get a hold of them to do an SLB collab.
That'd be fun.
So if you guys would like to see that, have a SLB flannel.
Yeah. Email Dixon. If you
Email
wanna see
Dixon.
that.
Like a lot.
A lot.
If you want to do that. Yeah.
'Cause I'm really trying to make this happen, and I think
Kent's been working on it.
we're not getting a whole lot of response to my email, so help me out. Email Dixon and let them know you want to collab for SLB.
Just spam them.
Just load them up. Danny won't be able to say no. Danny Dixon.
There you go. All right. Really? That's his last name?
Yeah.
For real? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we went down there when you were down there with us. And
Yeah, I went to the store, and they're just great.
Arizona.
They really are great clothes. I'm not just
yeah.
saying that. They're really, most of my closet
Yeah.
is Dixon.
Yes, ma'am.
Caleb says that he does know there's a dance called the gritty, but he says I couldn't tell you what exactly it is, which
See?
is fair.
That's Caleb.
Fair.
And
Now, he'll show you some line dances, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
My 70-year-old, 29-year-old will tear up a line dance floor.
baby, you got anything for us tonight? Any words of wisdom as we sign off?
I don't.
No?
No.
I'm shocked.
Why?
All right. Trying to get anything, Bob?
I do not.
All right.
People want to see a cha-cha slide or the gritty again or something.
You know what? Bricks is going to have to learn it, and he's going to have to teach me how to do it, because I don't know none of that stuff, honestly. I don't. So if it wasn't for Brixton, there wouldn't be no gritty tonight. I'll promise you that.
I would do some dancing tonight, but I got Myrtle coming in 3 weeks. I don't want to hurt myself. I want to make sure I'm good to play.
He's got a golf trip. That's important stuff. A lot of money on the line. Okay?
There is some money on the line.
There you go. Guys, thanks so much, man. We had a great time. I had a great time. I appreciate you hanging in with us doing the cigar bash stuff. I know it's not for everybody. Cigar bash whiskeys. I get that. But this is something that I wanted to do for this live stream.
Great for
I'm
me
the one that approached Trenton about it. Ken, he's up for anything. He's like me. He's up for anything.
Well,
he's good.
and
He's good
especially
with that,
this, it was a learning experience
Yeah.
for me because I haven't had
Yeah.
a whole lot of experience with it. So it was
Yeah.
great for me.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. We love you, man. You mean so much to all of us and the whole family here. I just want you to know that. You're part of our community, you're part of our family, and you always will be. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back again for another live stream in March, and maybe Dave will be here. I don't know. I don't know, Ken. Might be worried.
I'll be hopefully making some money in Myrtle.
That'll be all right then. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Drink responsibly as always. See you later.
Dick Jibber signing off with a $1 donation.
Thanks, Dick.
Thanks, Dick. See you later, guys.
Dick, we appreciate you.